12 counters, and they've split them into 4 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have remainder 1. Yeah, if you want to work out the remainders, you need to really have a secure knowledge of your times table, in this case the 3 or 4 times table, okay? Because we know 3 times 4 makes 12, which is the closest number below 13, and then we have remainder 1. Okay, complete the part-whole models. So we have 73, and we've partitioned 3 here. What would we put here? 70, good. And here we have 73 with 60 in one part. What would go here? 13, good. Okay, some simple adding, but you'll see here they've got 5, and then they put another 10 on each time. So we start with 5 plus 4. What is that? 9. Okay, so 10 plus 4 is 14, and then 15 plus 4 is, as you said, 19. Okay, so 10 plus 4 is 14. What's 20 plus 4? 24, good. Okay, now if 15 plus 4 is 19, what's 25 plus 4? 29, good, because we've gone up, we've just put another 10 on this side, haven't we? So what's 30 plus 4? 34, and then here we go back, 35 plus 4, 39. Okay, right. Now, 87 divided by 4. You probably find that a bit tricky to do. There is a remainder. Let's see how they explain it. So we have 8 tens and 7 ones, and we have to put them in our columns. So, whoops, that was done very quickly. So the 8 can be divided up nicely into the 4 rows, but the ones can't. We'll see now. So we can put 4 ones in, but then we have 3 left over, so we can't make each row equal. So how much is 87 divided by 4? How much is in this row? 21, thank you. 21 is in this row, and the remainder is 3. Okay? 21, because remember we have to look at what's in each row, and then remainder 3. Okay, so here we're going to show how we split the model up. So how much do we have in all of the tens here? Altogether, yeah, we've got 8 tens, so it's 80. And then in the ones, well, there's 4, we only fit 4 ones in there, but they're going to split with the 7 like that. Okay, so it's showing how we split the number up. We don't always have it so easily that we can just take all the tens. Sometimes we need to put some of the tens in the ones with the ones, and then that number is larger. Okay, so we divide by 4, and we get 20. As we said, here is 20 in one row. Okay, and then this one, divide by 4, but we get 1, remainder 3, and that's our answer. 21, remainder 3. Okay, now we do 73 divided by 3. Okay, and we're going to probably have this, yeah, they've done the same thing. They've got the counters, so they've got 7 tens and 3 ones. Okay, and again, as you probably know, because we've had remainders in all of these questions, there's going to be a remainder. Now, we're dividing by 3, so we'll see that the tens don't equally go in either this time. So we've got 3 tens, another 3 tens. Okay, we've used 6 of the tens, but we have 1 10 left. So how much do we have left? We have 1 10 and 3 ones. How much does that make? 13. Now with those 13, we've got to divide them into the ones. Let's see. First of all, we've got to change this 10 into ones, which that'll do. There we go. So there, they're putting the ones in. And we find we have 1 left, because we had 13, but we can only split 12 equally into 3 rows. Okay, so how much do we have in one row? 24, and then the remainder is 1. Good, let's see now. So they're showing the 24, remainder 1. Okay, and this time we split it differently, didn't we? How much is in the tens? We need to show how we partitioned them, yeah? So in this column, there are 6 tens, in other words, 60. And then altogether, including the remainder, how many ones did we have? 13, right, good. Okay, because we have 60 here, and then 13. Yeah, that's how we split it. We split 60 off for the tens, and then 13 here. Okay? Right, so we divide 60 by 3. What's 60 divided by 3? Right, so the answer must be 20. Yeah? What's 6 divided by 3? 2, and then you have the 0 here. Yeah? Right, what's 13 divided by 3? How many times can 3 go into 13? Okay, what's 1 times 3? What's 2 times 3? 9. 12. What's 15? Okay, stop. So we have to divide it into 13, okay? 15 is too much, isn't it? Okay? So 12 goes into 13, doesn't it? Yeah? So how many times did we times 3 to get to 12? 4 times, right. So 3 goes into 13 4 times, doesn't it? Yeah? With a remainder of 1. Okay? So 3 goes into 13 4 times, because 4 times 3 is 12. If we did 5 times 3, it would be too much. 15 is too much. Okay? Maybe it's to help us. So they're telling us the answer for this one. 73 divided by 3 is 24, remainder 1. So what would 72 divided by 3 be? Remember, it's 1 less than 73. So we have the answer here. So 72 is 1 less than 73. Well, if 73 divided by 3 gives you a remainder of 1, then 72 will not give you a remainder of 1, will it? Because it's 1 less. So it will be just 24. Okay, because it's 1 less, it won't have this extra remainder. However, 74 divided by 3 will give you what? Remember, it's 1 more. So that will give you 24 remainder 2. 24 remainder 2, because it is 1 more than 73. Do you see? 72 divided by 3 is 24. 73 divided by 3 is 24 remainder 1. 74 divided by 3 is 24 remainder 2. 75 divided by 3 equals what? 25 divided by 3 equals 24 remainder 3. Okay, now there's a problem here. Because if you remember what I told you yesterday and the day before, what did I tell you about when if you divide by a number, this number has to be less. It can't be the same or more, because it means you can put another one in. So if there's remainder 3, that means you can put another 3 into 75. So the answer should be 25. Yeah? Because the remainder always has to be less than this. Okay? Because you can't have 3 left if you're dividing by 3, can you? Because that means you can divide another 3 into it. 76 is 1 more than 75. So it will give us... No, because it's more than 75. 76 is more than 75. So it must have 25 3s in it. Remainder 1. Okay? So 76 divided by 3 is 25, remainder 1. 92 divided by 4. Well, you probably don't know that in your heads, but what you can do is partition it. Now, we've done this quite a few times before. 92, well, what's 10 times 4? 40. So we use another 40. Now, 40 plus 40 makes what? 80. So what do we have left? 92 take away 80. 12. Okay. Right. How many times does 4 go into 40? 10 times. So that equals 10. And here, this must be the same, right? Because it's 40 again. How many times does 4 go into 12? 3 times. Good. So we need to add these numbers. What do we get? 10 plus 10 plus 3. 23. So our answer here, 92 divided by 4, is 23. Yeah, we can work that out. Thanks to you. So we know the answer is 23. We got that right. Now, if it's 93 as opposed to 92, if it's 93, 1 more, then you get 1 more remainder. And then 94 divided by 4, you get 2 more remainders, because 94 is 2 more than 92. Yeah, and it's 1 more than 93, so it's 1 more here. Again, 95. 95 is 1 more than 94. So you get 1 more remainder. 96 is 1 more than 95. Okay, so you would normally get remainder 4 here. However, you're dividing by 4. So you know 4 goes into 4. So you add 1 to the number, the whole number, okay? So you get 24 times 4 equals 96. And then you start the whole process again. So 97 is 1 more than 96. So you have 24 remainder 1. Okay, does that make sense? If this number is 1 more than the previous number, you'll get an extra remainder. Okay? Right, so let's move on. It says here, the remainder must be less than the divisor. Okay, so it's like what I said. This number here, the remainder must be less than the number you're dividing by. Okay? Yeah? This number must be less than this number, which is why here you don't have a remainder, but this number goes up. If 75 divided by 5 is 15, okay, so 5 times 15 equals 75, what will 78 divided by 5 be? So 75 divided by 5 equals 15. So that's correct. So we have to then see what the difference is between 78 and 75. In other words, we do 78, take away 75. What does that give us? 3, and that's how you get your remainder. Okay, because we know 75 divided by 5 is 15. Yeah, so we know that 15 can go 5 times into 78. However, there will be a remainder of 3. So 78 divided by 5 equals 15. Yeah, 15. Remainder 3, because 78 is 3 more than 75. If 92 divided by 7 equals 13, remainder 1, what will 99 divided by 7 be? Okay, I have a feeling this is going to be a trick question. Number 99. We know the answer to 92. So let's do 99 take away 92. What does that give us? It's just 7. Okay, so 99 take away 92 equals 7. Right, so we have 7. Now we need to add that to the remainder, because this is our remainder, and this is the remainder they got previously. Okay, so then we need to do 7 plus 1 equals 8. That's our remainder. But what did I say about the remainder? And what did they say about the remainder and the divisor? What is our divisor? Yeah, and 8 is more than 7, isn't it? Okay, so 7 goes into 8 one time with remainder 1. So we need to add another 1 to the 13. Okay, so our answer would be 14 remainder 1 still. Okay, because 99 is 7 more than 92, so you can put another 7 in, but you will still have remainder 1. Okay, okay, so here we have 79 represented in counters. We have 7 tens and 9 ones. Okay, that's the remainder 3. So that's what we did. We did 79 take away 3, which gave us 76. Maybe they want to make 19. Let's see. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, they're making 19 here. Now they're going to make another 19. They need to change this 10 into ones. That's another 19. And I guess they've changed them all into 19s. Okay, so how many groups of 19 do we have? 4, yeah. Okay, so 79 divided by 4 equals 19, remainder 3. Thinking of a number less than 40, it is divisible by 2. When it is divided by 3, there is remainder 1. When it is divided by 5, there is a remainder of 4. Okay, so this is going to take quite a while. We need to do our 2 times table and our 3 times table and our 5 times table. Well, let's begin with our 2 times table. So what's the first number in the 2 times table? No. Okay, we'll stop there because there's no room. We'll stop there. Hopefully that's our 2 times table. Right, so now our 3 times table. 33. Okay, we only need to go up to 40, so that's fine. Now we do we divide by 5, so we've got to do the 5 times table. Okay, so we start with 5. Okay, that's enough, because it's less than 40, so actually I can rub off. I'm just going to mute all, because you're finished. Let me rub this 40, because actually we don't need 40. Right, so actually there's fewer numbers with the 5, so it might be easier to work out from there. Now, they say if we divide it by 5, there's a remainder of 4. So let's just do that. What's 39 plus 4? Sorry, what's 35 plus 4? It's 39. So now I'm doing what the number could be if you... Okay. Right, what's 30 plus 4? 34. Okay, we're adding the remainders. What's 25 plus 4? 29. What's 20 plus 4? 24. What is 15 plus 4? What's 10 plus 4? And what's 5 plus 4? 9. Okay, so we know if it's divisible by 2, it must be an even number. So we can cross off all the odd numbers. This one, this one, this one, this one. So it must either be 34, 24, or 14. Ah, what's it doing? Didn't want that. Right, so it must either be 14, 24, or 34. Now, we have to see which number matches that if we add 1 to the 3 times table. Okay, so 33 plus 1, because we get remainder 1 here, is what? 34, so that matches, that's good. We've got 34 here and 34 here. Okay, that's good. 24 we can't do, because if we add 1 to 24, it would be 25. 14 we can't do, because if we add 1 to 12, it will be 13. Okay, so we've got 34, 34, and we would have had 34 here if we kept on going with the 2 times table. Okay, so our answer is 34. Yeah, we had to add the remainder to the 5 times table, which was plus 4, and then we had to add the remainder for the 3 times table, which is plus 1, which gave us our answer. So she's thinking of the number 34. When it is divided by 5, there is a remainder of 4. Okay, well, we did our 5 times table, so 5, and then they're doing the 5 times table, but they're adding 4 each time, so it goes 9, 14, 19, like that. Okay, so they've already added the extra 4. Now it is divisible by 2. Okay, so in other words, it has to be an even number, so it's either 34, 24, or 14. Then, when it is divided by 3, there is a remainder of 1. So there's a remainder of 2 if you divide 14 by 3. There's a remainder of 0 if you divide 24 by 3. And here, 34 has a remainder of 1, so that fits here. It's a bit of a puzzle. 34 is the answer.